And then you kind of touched on it a little bit earlier, but your team is really known for offense. Defense has really kind of come up the last 2 weeks, really rescued you today after 3 turnovers. I think
Right.
only 1 score after that. I think from a coaching standpoint, is it sort of like mixed emotions? On one hand, the offense is struggling, but at least the defense is coming along? Or?
I don't think of it that way. I understand where you're leading with that, but honestly, it's the connection of the team. And there's games that we need to score 35 to win it, and we'll do that. And if there's a game that you need less to go win it, we'll do that too. So it'd be awesome. If both sides were those scores, high scores. But most important to me is the connection they have between one another. So when whether special teams needs the boost, offensively, defensively, that's the connection I look for amongst the team. And I just had a sense this one would go all the way down to it. Certainly the turnovers were a factor in the game. We thought we had a chance at the end of the half to get some points, and then coming back out. So that's something that we'll look at and work on for sure.
When you're on the sideline, you guys had 3 turnovers. I mean, in clock time, really not that much.
Right.
What's going through your mind there when that's happening?
Well, the big thing, the next group who's going on, get their mindset together. So we gather that group up on the sideline and talk about any alerts that could come up. I thought it was an excellent play by Julio on the tackle, on the return. I think without his tackle, that one probably goes back. And so I'll look at that one, but I saw his speed to go, and he really chased him and made a good play, I thought, for the tackle. So that speaks of who he is as a competitor. But first thing is what's next, I think, is my initial response. You're initially pissed and bummed like everybody, and then it's okay, what's next and how do we go attack from here?
Coach, you said last week was one of Deion Jones' best games. He followed it up with another big performance tonight, and he really set the tone from the first play of the game, 13 tackles and obviously the interception. How has he progressed as a leader for you on your defense?
Number one, I think he's tackling better. So from the the football side of things, he's bringing his feet and he's really improved as a tackler, as the season's going on. So from a football technique standpoint, I see that part of his game coming together. He has now the quickness at linebacker to make alerts and make calls based on film study, and that's the natural progression that you would hope. So you can call it instincts, but part of that is also the work that you put in. This play might happen based on this formation or this look, and now you see that from him. And that's what the really good linebackers have, those traits. And sometimes when they get really good, you have to even have some plays, okay, you think it's going this way, it has to go elsewhere. So this division has some good linebackers, and he's certainly one of those.
Coach, you asked him to do so much. He's up blowing up screens, and then here in this one at the end, he's dropping back 20 yards down the field of coverage. How has he adapted to taking on so much in that role for you?
It's the versatility, I think, between Marquand and Brick, knowing how to feature him best and making sure he's in the roles that he can do, whether it's man-to-man on backs, playing in zone. So those are the things, that we love about his game. So we try to feature him in those roles as often as we can. And Devondre, we try to put into different roles, and Vic into different roles. So we just try to feature the guys and the things that they do really well.
Thank you, guys.
All right.
Will be next.
Thanks, guys. Have a great night.
Good, Coach.